Okay, where did I leave off? I was putting down control paths for... Am I? No. No, I was right. What am I? Yep. Yeah, no. One. Patrol group 1. Patrol path node 1. And we just want elevation changes. So it's got a bit more of a... No, and we want... Yep, stop at end. It's definitely going to have me push changes at the end of this. See how this goes. Well, it's already doing 1,000 times better. It seems like it can't go very far without it losing its mind. Shove it right here. No. I just want it to be in line with... This one and this one. They just go like right there. That looks good. We'll come up with it. Yep. Yep. Just right there. We're gonna save. Push changes. And then I think we'll actually, because they should spawn on it. Let's just, actually that trigger should just trigger everything. I will just let them walk from point A to point B. Yeah, it always glitches it out in edit mode when it's pushing a change. I don't know how I feel about this place being in a perfect 90, but we can cross that bridge when we get there. I imagine, yeah, the pathing will have to get updated when the level itself is put together. I'm really hoping that the AI pathing nodes don't increase level memory too much. Having like 8 to 10 of them versus having only like 4. Yep. And then it should work. Yep. Wow. Look at that. And then we're just gonna walk with these guys. It's gonna take forever, but forever for me. What are those red dots? Oh, those guys. Oh, that's not good. We'll have to remember that. Explosions cannot damage these steps, or else we'll get ultra boned. And they turn. Amazing. So they are going to make it. It appears. This map is going to be huge. I'm really going to have to do refresh on PCG. I don't know if PCG's ever made it to Fortnite. And I am going to have a look at... I want to keep the size. I think it's good to have it large. But at the same time, for pacing, it may be good to tighten things up. Because... oh no, we've got another one right behind it. I just don't want guards getting... like rushing to positions. I'd like them to be spaced out pretty evenly. Oh, and I need to look at... is it 6 per spa or 6 total? Because that's going to change something really quick. I'm hoping it's per spawner. So if I put down 2 of like this unit type, then we get, ideally it does, we'll actually break it up so that it's 3 and 3. So it spawns 3 of 1 from one spawner and 3 from another, and then you get the 6 total. But that'll keep it from, yeah, because our last row of guards is back there now. And we would want like 1, 2, 3 more to basically just be on the way. But I mean, if that's happening, then the game is basically over. Because you've got these guys here, yeah, but you still need them to be full, and they're getting deleted when they run into these things. Yeah, and no one would ever make it this far, because once this is blown up, the game ends. Alright, cool. They made it. Now we just have to do it to the rest of them. Gonna put a pin in this and test this out real quick. Just so that next time we run it, we can at least see. And I'm then gonna set this to gotta love the, I can have one set up for 2, one set up for 3. No, there's a way to do this with it as a pattern, so that it spawns from every other, rather than, I hate this type of stuff. Okay, let's say that we've got a timer. I'm gonna have to draw this out. So we've got our start, and then spawn from A. Then a minute goes by, and then we spawn from B. Another minute goes by, spawn from A. So there needs to be a 2-minute delay on this guy. But once this one spawns in, another 2-minute delay on that spawn. So each one is set up at 2 minutes. But B is on a delayed start of 1 minute. Okay. Got it. So that means everything needs an A, everything needs a B. Oh, lovely. Spawn wave A. Nope, not the fucking built-in AI. Please turn that off. Spawn. No, not that thing. This thing. Yeah, and they all just function off of B, or group 1. Pulse trigger, timer device, minion trigger. All of this is getting dumped in a folder called minion spawning. Blue team. And this would be upper. And then the other one would be lower. If we want to do mid, we have to add that one too. But we're just focusing on the upper lane now. Once we get that one working, we can focus on everything else. Minion trigger. This is wave B. This is wave A. We need another one for B because it gets a delay. This is the delay start. Minion timer device. Minion delay start. Timer device, and everything is timer device. Yes, that's fine. That's fine where that is. Everything is set to delay 1 minute from start. 30 seconds from start. So then this one needs to start 1 minute, 30 seconds. 30 times 3, 90 seconds. I don't know why I couldn't do that math in my head. And then this timer device for B, everything is on a 2-minute timer. It's just that this one starts 90 seconds after. This is our, game ending trigger test, or not test, but. All right, so then, which is only set for 30 seconds. Still at 2 minutes. So we have our trigger, timer device 2. Just make sure all this stuff is named. A up top A top B. Right, so everything's on it. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. There's a way to simplify that, but I'm not going to. I don't want to have to start. I mean, if we do a... No, because I got to get this wired back up. Pulse trigger, timer device, minion pulse trigger, timer device. So, what do we have? We have enable at game start. Start at game start, right. Duration, doesn't matter. Text. Completion behavior. Stop. I suppose we could just have them disable each other. Doesn't matter. And they're not triggering anything. No, they are. When these guys are done, they are triggered by on success, and then they also cause these to start on success. Right? And then from there on out, we do a start pulse on minion trigger device 2, gameplay. I'm just going to rename these guys gameplay triggers. Minion game play timer device. Gameplay, pulse trigger, alright. Game starts. Trigger counts down. Timer counts down. Doesn't do anything. On completion, disables. On start. On top A. Alright, just when we're in. Delay start. Timer device on success. Right? Then on success, it restarts. And this is triggered when on success of. Okay. So, same deal. On success, restart. Trigger. On success. On success. And I need to just name these top B. Nope, not the AI again. Fucking F1. Top B. So there really is a B team and an A team. Top B delay start. Top B timer device, gameplay timer device. Top B gameplay timer device. Top B pulse trigger. Top B trigger. And all of these guys get spawned in by the top A trigger. Untriggered. A, right? And B. Untriggered. Okay. Got these a little backwards. In fact, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do it just because I like things to make a little more visual sense. Actually, if I wanted this to make visual sense, I would arrange it that way, but sorry, that was unnecessary. These guys, I gotta get in here and get rid of these end numbers and set them all to their appropriate level. Okay, and then I'll just have to do the exact same thing for the other side. And then, God help me if I decide to do a middle lane. But, God, I'm just gonna do this now. I don't want to, but I think I should. Definitely. Alright, moving on. Not really, but. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is max. And these are B. Minion B, level 5, guard spawner. Minion B, level 6. 5. Oh, 4. What? Three. Two. And level 1. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, two. just changes. Test that out, make sure everything works, and then go back to putting the spawners down, or not the spawners, the navigation down, because we can't keep getting distracted. Hopefully you don't see some sort of hyperinflation in our budget. Memory usage, I should say. Welcome to the circus of value. Why are their models so strange over here? Weird. Alright, gotta wait for... Well, yeah, alrighty. Something broke. Or it didn't break, but... Our 2 minutes are starting. Nope. Nope. We want them to start when... Yeah. That should do it. Start game. Alright, we're gonna sit here for 3.5 minutes to watch them spawn. Because I am a visual person and I need to make sure that I visually see it. Because I went to visual arts school. Right? First wave. Top timer stopped. And it started its next timer. So, in about 45 seconds, we'll see our next wave. And the big mech guys, I think you can kind of see them right there. There should only be, I guess now there'll only ever be 2 out on the field at its time. They're kind of like a end type of thing. And they're technically level 6, but I gave them so much health and so much ability to just dish out damage that they've got the lead spitter or whatever it is. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. So then in 50 seconds, should hopefully see more. Both top timers are done. Those for the delay of start. Okay, so that's 1, 2, I believe there's 3 waves out now. Where's the map? 1, 2, 3. So that's... Where are they stuck? That's not good. It's 15. Because it was never loaded in. One of them made it. Some are making it. Off. May have fixed one problem and started another. I love when that happens. We need group 1. Show path in play mode. Is it a whether to display patrol path in play mode or not? This only works for playing on your own island in creative. It won't show in published islands. Okay, so it's not like it actually has to be in any sort of debug command. Okay, now I want to know. Because they were... Where did they get stuck? Here. Why are they stuck? Tried moving a node. Maybe that does it. You really can't put them too far apart. That seems to have done it. But now... Sometimes it works in the editor, but it doesn't work in... Great, now it's just broken. So I saw it red though, and I can see it there now. It must be... Does it ever revert? I mean, I guess whether or not it gets stuck this far out isn't really too big of an issue because ideally the player will have interacted with this zone. I mean, that's not great. That was a hell of a shot. I mean, it works. How does it? I gotta pull up the documentation for this. Alright, where is it? UEFN AI Patrol Path Node. Alright. Here we go. Riveting stuff, I know. AI Patrol Path Node. Add AI Patrol Path. Add Patrol Path to guards to increase challenges of your game. Okie dokie. Use the AI Patrol Path device to create simple or complex patterns behavior. Guards spawn. The guard spawner device. Place the device where you want to start patrol. Using your phone tools will claim additional notes points to mark patrol path. Use a hotkey to control place. Or copy notes will be connected. Colored line, which will have directional arrows. Indicating path behavior and choose the device options. You can use a phone tool to remove a node by using a control, cutting or deleting, seeing the image below for an example. Right. Yeah, I got it. Some devices have a limit on how many times things can be placed on an island. This is independent on how much memory device you have. You can place up to 128 AI Patrol Path devices on your island. For each device, you can set up 128. Okay. Let's do some math here. I'm glad we caught that before that became a real problem. So that's... oh, what would it be? Pull up our map here. So... we know we've got 2 per lane. I think we had one. We've got 12 going from point A to point B. Or point A to point A. That's 12, 24, 48, and plus, because I can't do math. We'll just keep it 12 just to keep it the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. Times 6, 72. So we can actually afford more. Or help on how to find advanced storm control. This device has some basic functionality like setting patrol group. Additionally, there are some advanced options like setting the next patrol path group to determine a patrolling behavior. You can configure this device with the following options. Okay. Determines how AI will use path. No order. Pick or enter a number. Determines the order of the patrol path in its patrol path group. If set to no order, the device will put the patrol path at the end. If multiple patrol paths have the same order, they will be randomly ordered between themselves. Right. Direct event binding. Direct event binding allows the device to communicate directly, making your workflow more intuitive and giving you more freedom to focus on your design ideas. Lower the function of the device. Enable when receiving. Disable. Go to next patrol group when receiving from. Go to next patrol path when receiving from. Events. Door spotted. Guard hire. Guard spawner. AI patrol path nodes. Lock. Simple hallway with L shape. Copy paste initial AI patrol path. Setup. No. Door position. Open when receiving from. They don't. We don't use channels anymore. This is old. Or there really aren't. How does it... Making it impossible for the player to do damage outside of using a melee weapon can make utilization of systems. I think the guard's important. New guards could be recruited. Do so on old ones. Asking a question, write your own tutorials. Read from these other... Because our problem wasn't so much that... What am I doing here? See what I just did. Might be a bit much, but will make moving a lot easier, hopefully. Yeah. So it is... Is it not loading in? It is. That's what it is. It's not... But once it does, it does. We're just gonna have to see if they get stuck again. It's the first wave going out. Why are there two? Oh god damn it. He's triggering the... Whatever. Forgot to add them. Oh, and they're jumping too. That's why it's weird. No, and I have to not go over there. Oh god damn it. I have to fucking sit here. Just sit here and wait. Oh boy. I love this. My best guess is that the LOD for the landscape is not cooperating with the nav mesh for the AI patrol path. That's my best guess. It looks like it's working. And if it is just something has to tick each box to get it loaded in, I'm not super worried about that, because it doesn't seem like you have to get that close for it to trigger. And I mean, once it's loaded, it's loaded. Yeah, like they're not loaded in, but they're still walking, which is nice. And they've gone out of view. They should be these guys. And it looks like they're not moving. That's not good. Okay, so it does look like it does. It breaks it and then it comes back. Which would mean that we're limited by sheer space. Space alone isn't going to get us to where we need to be. Okay. Which means everything has to fit inside of a box. Roughly, whatever this dimension is here. How's that going to work? Maybe there's a... Publish, open, share, project settings. Is there like a general? No. Huh. Maybe unload opacity. Well, some are making it through, but that's not a solution. I mean, we did want to make things smaller for pacing, but I'd rather try and solve the issue than just working around it. That doesn't feel like Have you tried selecting the nodes yet? Should these draw distance should draw distances be propagated to subcomponents that are not constrained by base components? I have no idea what that means. Show path in editor. There's no. Do I need to create one for it? Be testing. Testing layout, default intro line. Does it just not have one to propagate everything? Of course, I don't actually know what I just did, but we'll see what happens. I might be wrong about this, but HLODs are landscape oriented, right? No, that is not correct. Let's just see what happens. The solution can't be just add more nodes. I refuse to believe that that's the... I mean, maybe it is, and I'm just being dumb. It worked for this one, maybe it'll work for that one. But then again, it doesn't work over there. Is there a device for, like, keeping a proxy player present? Like a copy of them just in that space so that they... Character device. Creates a character that can be customized and set in a pose. Guard spawner, sentry, AI navigation modification device. Creates a zone that can be used to block AI. Would, I don't know. Visible during game, random idle start, use live link. Use live link, determines whether only supported in editor. I don't know what that is. Character slot. Huh. Okay, so they should only get to like right there and stop. Stop inching forward. I'm gonna trigger it. It's not gonna be fun. No, doesn't work. So it's gotta be even smaller than that. Tighter, essentially. It's really only gonna get to like right. Okay, so we've got some serious reworking to do. My God. What even would that? I mean, what if we, instead of having them spawn here, we do, instead of having them spawn at the start, we do troll group. Bring up my notepad because this is gonna affect a lot of stuff. We do patrol group that goes like 1, 2, and then 3. No, because then we're getting back to that issue of only being able to go a certain distance before the world has to get loaded in for the path to be valid. Is that our issue? I mean, that's the gist of our issue. AI navigation modification device. What does this do? Defines where AI enemies cannot access. Barrier depth, barrier width. Let's try asking around. Maybe it's AI patrol path node not working in unloaded landscape. UE. Disable patrol path nodes not behaving properly. Maybe this is when using a patrol path. No, this is a disabled problem. IA reload. No. No, because even if the player visits that space, once they leave, unless there's something to hold that information in place, the node breaks down. What I would need is something to keep that chunk of land loaded in, but I don't think anything like that exists. Which brings me back to the idea of trying to rework it in size. But I like the size. Inventory items, prefab, epic. Maybe there's something floating around in here. Control rig, deformation graphs, materials, nanite texture. Yeah, and I mean, God forbid we start throwing any complex geometry in there. I mean, what happens if I just put in a thing? I don't know what the thing is, but just like, I don't know, something like a counter, profile, analytics, accolades. No, class, no. Just like something to keep the player reference. I don't know what this is, but you know what? I'm gonna stick it right there. All right, start. Is it out there? See, and it's there, but it ain't doing what I thought it might, because it don't make no sense what I asked it to. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to some sort of drawing board. UI vehicle traversal. Trap. No. Environmental trap, launchpad, system, team settings, inventory, round settings, class design, physics, mode, target eliminator. If I put like a, no, because objectives are also there too. Collectible objects, reboot van, race checkpoint. I just need there to be something here that hopefully tricks the game into thinking that there's a player. I'm sure that an object like that doesn't exist because it seems like it would be kind of broken. I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna try more nodes. We'll see how that goes. More nodes in less area. Is it because they're not on the ground, or they're like, it's too much on the ground? Maybe that's the issue. I'm gonna just like cry if it is, but I mean, hell, sometimes you never know. Sometimes it really does just need like a little bit of that special oomph. Attribute value. No, I don't know if that's animation mesh, post process. What are the beta features? NPC spawner. Spawns NPC with customizable options. Player movement device. No. It still breaks down right around there. Question then. I think I've already answered it, but wait a minute. Right, because they still shouldn't matter the distance or location. It should only matter that I'm just not near them. Not that. Hang on. And that is... No, they got to around there and then they stopped. And it really is just too big. Alright, I gotta make the map smaller. It's too big. It's too much. Okay. World limit is just there. Alright. I'm gonna have to come back to this though. For my text in Notepad. Oh my god, I don't care. Alright. Well, we tried. Not very well. But, hey, now we know. Alright. That'll be it for it. So long, everybody.